So I'm headed to my reading in Nashville. Even though I'm in a new environment, my process is essentially the same. I don't want to know anything. I just want to pick up on what comes through. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, great to meet you.
Hi, I'm Kacey.
Great to meet you, Kacey.
Come on. So my name is Kacey Musgraves, and I'm a Texas singer-songwriter, musician. You might have heard a song called Follow Your Arrow or a song called Merry Go Round. So welcome. We're gonna go back this way, my little sitting room. So we are tucked away in East Nashville, and this is my little cottage. It's kind of my quiet space, just kind of away from the world. And when I come off the road, this is a really nice place to just kind of de-stress and recharge.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're here.
Yes. Oh my gosh, well, this is one of my favorite locations I think I've ever filmed at.
Thanks.
It's so cute.
Yeah, I've never had a reading before. Today is totally wildly different than anything that I know how to do. But there is one person in particular that would be really cool if we could connect with today.
So the way this works is I'm just gonna kind of go in completely blank. I'll probably hold onto an object if you have any. All right.
I'll give you this object.
Yeah.
Maybe try that.
Yeah. That's worth a shot. Sure. Very cute.
I know.
I love it. But I feel like I have to highlight a reference that's popping into an older woman that's connecting to your mother that I need to bring forward that would have kind of taken on more than one role. But the feeling is almost like, basically like being motherly to a lot of people. And she is like insistently coming through, but I definitely feel like I have to highlight this woman. I have to joke about teaching the piano. There's a reference to teaching the piano.
Okay.
But I have to acknowledge the sentimental value of a piano being passed down, of like, where did the piano go? But I need to bring a piano. So that, they sometimes will refer to memories, but it's coming through from your grandmother and your grandfather's side, on your mom's side. It'd be the piano connection.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
There is an organ. It's not a piano.
Oh, okay.
But they're same thing. And so that's a family heirloom that could apply to that for sure.
Nice. Okay. And that would be for sure on mom's side. Okay, cool. And that's my way of making more of a direct connection to one person.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm connecting to your grandmother. What was her name?
So her name is Barbara. Barbara Ann.
She's actually having me talk about the past 5 years for you. I needed to mention this. A reference to an awareness of career, and I have to talk about this.
Okay.
And I immediately get a feeling of pride, but at the same time, there's also this acknowledgement of either a tribute or some form of a sentimental, performance-oriented thing.
Okay.
But she feels like she's in on this in the way this comes across.
That's cool. So there's a song called This Town, and it's on the last record that I made. So I kind of wanted, in the beginning of the song, to kind of evoke this front porch feel. A gritty, just a moment, a story, just to kind of like lead into the song. And I was going through my voice notes one day, because I just record things all the time, and I came across this story that I had completely forgotten about. One night sitting at my parents' house, and it was me and my mom and dad and my sister and Meemaw. So she was telling us these stories, and I thought, I need to record this. So I hit record and just secretly recorded it by my side. And so she's like right there in the album, like telling this hilarious, weird redneck story that, just kind of like lives on in the music. So that's pretty cool.
Wow, that's awesome. It's so special to be able to carry her legacy with you in your music.
Yeah, and people who have never met her are hearing her voice, It's just strange, but it's really cool. She was really funny, and she didn't really care, I feel like, what other people thought. She just kind of did what she wanted to do. And I'm sad that I didn't get more time with her, but this tribute to her, that really, this is a very specific thing, and she never got to hear it, so it's just cool. So I'll definitely, I won't forget that.
So your grandmother on mom's side, like the feeling that's coming across is I feel like I have to highlight this feeling of, wow, this is weird. Yep, death and then passing. When they're referencing to snapping the fingers, that's always a reference to quick, but what's weird is this doesn't feel like the traditional situation of necessarily being instantaneous. But there is a weird feeling of almost like this shouldn't have happened to me when it did. And that's the only way I can really describe it.
Yeah.
Now there is an instance of an individual who sustained a fall, or like, I'm falling, I don't know if I fall down the stairs, or I injure myself, but it's a reference to a physical incident that then contributes to a further decline.
Okay.
Oh, poor thing. House fire. There's, oh God, and then there's also a weird story about a house fire.
That's crazy. So my mom's mom passed away in a house fire.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
She died in a house fire?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Wow.
One of the main things that kept popping out to him was house fire, house fire, house fire. And that's a really pertinent detail. For him to pick up on that was, you know, it was really important for me. Strange.
Yeah, that made sense.
Like, I want to know what happened because she called 911 and said, hey, my bed is on fire, my electrical blanket, like there was a malfunction or something.
Right.
And then she just didn't get out. She didn't make it out. So we don't know like if she went back in to like get something or get her dogs, or maybe she just got disoriented or whatever. So we just don't really know. And there's a lot of unanswered questions there.
Let me think if there's anything else with that. Okay. She just gave me the vision of the reference to the fall. The thing I mentioned earlier about someone falling or tripping and then this acting as a catalyst for someone's passing. She literally just threw that out at me just now.
As herself or?
Right. So what this could be trying to convey is that there could have been a fall or a trip or something that would have hindered one physically to not actually be able to get out of this. But there's definitely distinctly a feeling of like, I physically feel like I cannot get out of here.
Weird. As we kept going, more and more started to kind of reveal itself. And that's not something that you can just guess at or throw out. You know, it was a very shocking thing. Okay, so this was the last picture taken of her before she passed away. She's sitting there in the rocking chair and just looks real content and peaceful. Just definitely was like just a caregiver in a lot of ways.
There's a feeling of like, I don't want where I died to basically define the space forever. And the acknowledgement is basically like rebuild, or if there was part of the house that survived, add on to it. I do have to acknowledge there is a reference to a small body of water that I need to bring up kind of nearby. There's like a stream, but it would kind of divide two pieces of land. Like.
There is a body of water.
Cool.
There's a pond. There's like a lake, you know, right there.
Nice.
So
awesome. Yeah.
That's cool.
The feeling is that it has such a sentimental meaning. If there's anything that we can refurbish or rebuild or any essence from the past that we can bring for the future to kind of hold on to that sentiment, then let's do it.
Okay. Definitely, it already has good memories put on it. My sister got married on the land and like, I spend time in there when I can, and it definitely still has like great memories. So my Meemaw Barbara was the person that I was definitely wanting to connect to and really hoping that there was some kind of connection to be made there, because there's a lot of unanswered feelings about her really untimely, shocking death. So it made a big impact on me, and I really damn, it was really cool.
Thank you so much for letting me connect.
Thanks.
And
thank you. Thanks.
That.
This was just like kind of an enlightening experience for me. I mean, I definitely think that there were some overhanging feelings and questions that, to me, I feel like I have the tools to put away now. It makes me feel like we're moving on in the right way and that we're kind of where we need to be. Okay,
I will see you soon.
thanks so much.
Thank you again. Okay,
bye.
Have a good one.
Nice to meet you.
See you.
That was nuts. A lot of little details to me. That was really cool, and he's so cute. He's so tiny, I just want to put him in my pocket. I loved that.
I was so glad I was able to connect to her maternal grandmother and a house fire. I mean, it does not get more specific than that. And really, her grandmother came through and made it about her legacy, not about her death.